So today we are talking about Nero art. And Nero art is an art that helps with a lot of thinking and sometimes problem solving. So what you will need for it is a pen and I'm using markers, but anything to color with, you could leave it blank. You could just use a black pen again. But I will be using a sticky note. You'll probably want a bigger piece of paper, but this is just for a little show, just to help. And I'm using alcohol markers, and so make sure to have a piece of paper or two beneath yours if you do have alcohol markers. And how you're gonna start is you're gonna take your pen, you're gonna put it on your paper anywhere, and you're just gonna start big loop arounds all over the page. Just big old loops, little scribbles, and you're gonna fill the page. You don't want to make them too small. You want some big areas, but you can just, and then I usually try to finish mine at the start like that. And so now we're gonna zoom in, and here, here we are going to fill in this little corner, and we're gonna make it a circle, like an oval. We're gonna make it rounded, and you're gonna do this to all your corners. And so you can thicken up the line there. If you mess up, like if I, whoops, see I made that a little bit off the line, and so I can just thicken up that line to take it back down to normal. And then you're gonna do this to all the edges. You're gonna zoom back out. And so the reason that this art thing is used, and I will put the things on screen over here. And so it can calm down anxiety. I'm covering my own art. It can calm down anxiety, and because it just uses it, it makes you use your brain to create something pretty, and it just really helps to calm you down. You think a lot more clearly when you do this because you're not over racing, your mind's not racing with overthinking. There's not too many thoughts, just drawing, just using a pen to make pretty things. And then it can silence negative thoughts because you're not really thinking about much else other than drawing. And then it grounds you because it just helps you realize that you're safe, you're okay, everything is okay now, because you're just drawing. And so it also can help solve problems. Now, how I learned Nero art was from my art teacher, and we based it off of solving problems. And so what you would do is while you are making this, you think of a problem. And with that problem, you would think of ways to solve it as you do this. That way, your hands are still working while you think. And it can stimulate more brain activity and just help you process through whatever you're going through. I did not use it to solve a problem when I did it. I used it to stop anxious thoughts, which kind of was solving a problem, but it was just to help. So how you do it, it's like, we're gonna use my wonderful dragons as an example. If this little dragon had a problem, like he had a big test coming up, and he had a driving test coming up, and he's practiced and practiced and practiced, and right now he's just really nervous. And so that's his problem, he's nervous. So while this does help him calm down, he can think of other solutions. So he can like meditate, he could practice driving again if he needs to, just to feel more confident in his skills. He could, what I got to do is I got to have a practice run. So I got to drive around and practice first, like with the actual person I would take a test with. She's like, oh yeah, this is the exact thing you're gonna do. So I got to do that. I will not be saying the location because I don't want to show where I am. Because it's a nice little private thing to have yourself. And so you're just gonna do this the entire way around, and you're just gonna smoothing out all these. It's gonna take a while, but that's part of the process, is just to calm down. So we're just gonna keep going. And I might speed this up. I'm not positive, because I don't want to make this video something like not comforting. I don't want to be like, oh, we're halfway through now. No, this is a draw with me video now, a think with me, if you will. So we're just gonna do this. Yet, listen to my next planning of my next video. And so the next one, I think I'm going to talk about sensitive topics. There's a few I want to talk about, and none of these really are in order. They're just what I think is a good topic to speak about. And it's just something that is affecting the community, the world, or at least around me, and other, like, not life lessons, but things in life that could really help you. And I like sharing these videos because I like to think that I'm helping some people. Because at least my message is out there. And you don't even have to watch it, but as long as some people that need it are watching it, or that can benefit from it, are watching it, and my conscience is clear for the night. Go to bed very happy. And so we're just gonna keep on doing this. But the next topics, I'm gonna keep this a little bit lighter in topic because it's just a drawing thing. Or what you can do is you can mute the video for a few seconds to just see me draw without hearing some really heavy topics. But, sorry. But, okay, mute the video now. And so, the problem that I have currently seen at my school and around my people is, again, heavy topic, is self-harm. Now, I'm not going to go in depth of what self-harm is, but because I need to make a video for that, but that's one of the videos. I'm going to make suicide one of the videos, just so people can hear more on that. Just really heavy topics that I feel like some people need to discuss. And so you just realize what things, bullying is definitely going to be one of the videos, because I feel like that happens way too often, and it's just really sad that that happens. I don't really like to talk about politics, so that's probably not gonna be one of the topics on here. But there's definitely gonna be a few of them, which is like some people might not agree, and that's about how political I'm gonna get. It's just like some people might not agree, but that's just how. Because I don't like talking about politics personally, so yeah. Okay, for those people who silenced the video, hi, come back, listen, hello again. So we're just still drawing, and so this is just supposed to calm you down. Other topic that's not so heavy that I will be talking about is some sexualities, because I feel like people could learn some new things that are very, it's very nice to know. Just so you're a little bit more educated after you've watched this video. Not that you weren't before, it's just now you know a little bit more. Pretty great. Apparently we're rhyming now. That's fun. But we're just filling in all the little areas. We made pretty good progress so far. I smudged a little bit. That's part of the art payment. You smudge a little bit everywhere, but that's okay. And so we fill in this right here. We fill in down here. Smooth out all the sharp edges. You just calm on down. Calm on down. And now I'm gonna use this part of the video to remind y'all of some very important things. Did you drink water today, my friends? Water is very important. Water is significantly important. And it's not just one of those, oh, you're supposed to be healthy and all of this. You are supposed to be healthy. But it can help it helps your brain significantly in function. It helps your entire body. Water is a great way to help your body. Don't drink it too fast because it will hurt. But just have at least you're supposed to have more than this. I think you're supposed to have like 6 to 8 cups, but at least drink 1 cup today. That can be your goal today. 1 cup. And so, yay. And we're just gonna keep on drawing. Have you eaten any food today? At least have 1 snack if you haven't. Maybe 1 meal. Get some protein in there, you know. And I'm not one to usually criticize on this, but maybe it's a little okay. Go eat a cookie. Like, why not? Unless you don't like cookies, then you don't have to, but if you want a cookie, I mean, you have some cookies, go eat a cookie. If you got the money, go to Crumble Cookie. They got some good foods. Not sponsored, but still. Crumble Cookie's pretty nice. And so, we're almost done filling in everything. I like to thicken up the lines more on the outskirts of it. Like here, kind of thinking it up, and here I'm really doing it. Just so it kind of like here, I'm gonna do it too. You can't really see that, but here, you just thicken it up. Let me move my thumb. There we go. Just really thicken it up. Now I have looks like a little dude with a haircut. And there are many ways to decorate these once we fill in all these gaps. And I'm going to show you some of them because I feel like it's very relaxing to do this. So, yay! But we fill in this, and I think that's every one. I could be very wrong. I'm going to make this a bit more of a line. I think that's, oh. But besides that one, I think that's almost everyone. Oh, right here. Make it a little bit more here, a little more here. That should be all. Okay, so that was the first part done. And now the other parts. I'm gonna choose colors I really like for yellow backgrounds. Like, I'm not gonna choose a purple because that would make a little muddy color. But I'm gonna choose 3 colors. Actually, not the blue. I'll get another color for the blue instead of that. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll choose blue. These are 3 colors I'm using. I'm going to put 1 more sticky note under these because it may be really bad. Okay, so how some people do it is they'll take their marker, and I'm gonna zoom in on one part from right there. We'll take your marker and you're just gonna trace around the edge. And that could be how, and then you can just fill it in. And that could be the whole thing, is you just fill all of them in. And then mine, personally, this is why I chose it, because mine pen is water and alcohol based. Not water and, but it's where the alcohol can spread. How bad is this spreading down the page? Okay, no, we're fine. So then another one, we're gonna move this so you can see, because mine apparently can only zoom in one angle. We're gonna move it down a little bit. And you can do, I've never done this, because I just got these markers. I'm gonna uncap both markers to do this with. So what you can do, is I'm gonna do this big space. Make sure y'all can see. You do quickly fill in. I'm gonna quickly switch. See, I can't blend very well because I've never used these markers. And so they don't look the best right now, but that's okay. I'm still gonna make it. Kind of looks like a trolley, like, you know, the little gummy worms. Kind of reminds me of that. And then you can do designs, like I'm gonna do it in here. Just little stripes. And then maybe stripes going back this way, like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be good at all. It's just to help you calm down. Going back to this color. What I did on one of mine is what I really like to do, like I just did a little smiley face. Just a big old, well, I can't really see that. Or a little swirl. So a lot of this color, let's use a different color. Go back to my blue. You can do another big swirl, just like a pattern. What I saw someone else do, and I won't be doing it in here, but they cut super small and they made a collage in each of these little things. Another thing that's what we did is we took watercolor pencils, and we like circled around, like, I'll show you. I can't do it with this one. Oh, that's the wrong side. I can't do it with this one, but you like went on the very edge. Oh, you can't even see that. On the very edge. And then you got water and you filled it all in. So it'd be like slightly lighter than this. But yeah, and that's how you make neuron art. Well, neural art. And I was very happy I put this down. Look how bad that bled. Didn't need that one at all, but there we go. And that's how you make neural art. You can go and show it to your friends. You can tell them all about how you learned this. Bye. You're doing great.